Immortality. A small boy stood on a dusty street in Madeira, Portugal. No cameras, no scouts, no fans chanting his name. Just a skinny kid chasing a football until sunset. His family wasn't rich. His father worked hard just to keep food on the table. Their house was small. Life was simple. But that little boy carried a dream bigger than the island he lived on. His name was Cristiano Ronaldo. And nobody knew that one day he would become one of the greatest football players in history. Back then, football wasn't fame. It wasn't money. It wasn't Ballon d'Or trophies. It was escape. The football was his way out. While other children went home, Ronaldo kept playing. Again, and again, and again. The obsession had already started. At the age of just 12, Ronaldo left his family behind and moved nearly 1,000 kilometers away to Lisbon. Think about that for a second. A child. Alone. Far from home. Far from his mother. Far from everything familiar. Many kids would have quit. Many kids would have gone back. Ronaldo stayed. Because greatness demands sacrifices that normal people never see. The road wasn't easy. He was mocked for his accent. He missed his family. He cried. But every difficult moment made him stronger. Then came the first major breakthrough. Sporting Lisbon. The club where the world finally began to notice him. Defenders couldn't stop him. Fans couldn't believe his speed. His confidence was different. Even as a teenager, Ronaldo already believed he belonged at the top. And then one night changed everything. Sporting Lisbon faced Manchester United in a friendly match. United won many games. But this time something unusual happened. The Manchester United players spent more time talking about Ronaldo than the result. They couldn't handle him. He was too fast, too fearless, too good. Sir Alex Ferguson saw what everyone else saw. A superstar in the making. Days later, Ronaldo signed for Manchester United. The journey had truly begun. At United, Ronaldo wasn't immediately the player we know today. He was flashy, talented, sometimes frustrating. But Sir Alex Ferguson shaped him into a machine. Year after year he improved. More goals, more assists, more trophies, more records, until finally he became the best player in the world. Then came Real Madrid, the biggest stage in football. And this is where Ronaldo stopped being a superstar. He became a phenomenon. Goals arrived every week. Hat-tricks became normal. Records were broken so often that people stopped being surprised. Champions League nights became his kingdom. Pressure became his fuel. The bigger the moment, the bigger Ronaldo became. Millions watched. Billions knew his name. Cristiano Ronaldo was no longer just a footballer. He was a global icon. Then came international glory. For years critics said one thing: can Ronaldo win something with Portugal? In 2016 he finally answered. Portugal won the European Championship. The image of Ronaldo crying tears of joy became one of football's most emotional moments. The boy from Madeira had conquered Europe. But there was still one trophy missing. The World Cup. Football's greatest prize. The one trophy every player dreams about. Ronaldo played in World Cup after World Cup. Every tournament carried new hope. Every tournament carried new pressure. But somehow the trophy always slipped away. Sometimes Portugal weren't strong enough. Sometimes luck wasn't on their side. Sometimes football can simply be cruel. And now we arrive at 2026. The 6th World Cup. A tournament that feels different. Because this time everyone knows what it means. This isn't just another World Cup. This might be Ronaldo's final chapter. The final time we see him wearing Portugal's shirt on football's biggest stage. The final time the cameras follow him through the tunnel. The final time millions wait for one more magical moment. Time is undefeated. Even legends grow older. The explosive pace isn't the same. The recovery isn't the same. The body doesn't listen the way it once did. But something remains. The mentality, the hunger, the belief. The same belief that started on a small island decades ago. And maybe that's why Ronaldo's story matters so much. Because it was never just about goals. It was never just about trophies. It was about refusing to accept limits. A poor kid from Madeira wasn't supposed to become one of the greatest athletes in human history. Yet somehow he did. Against every expectation. Against every obstacle. Against every doubt. Whether Portugal win the World Cup or not, Ronaldo's legacy is already written. The records will remain. The goals will remain. The memories will remain. And one day football will move on. New stars will arrive. New heroes will emerge. New records will be broken. But there will never be another Cristiano Ronaldo. Because some players win trophies. Some players win Ballon d'Ors. Some players become legends. But only a few become symbols of an entire generation. And that's exactly what Cristiano Ronaldo became. The boy who left Madeira chasing a football. The teenager who left home to chase a dream. The man who conquered world football. And now, as the final whistle of his career slowly approaches, the world watches one last time. Not to see how the story begins, but to witness how one of football's greatest stories finally ends.